what's up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Elay, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy though. And I'm coming at you live today with another glorious video put together by, feng shuied by, none other than myself. Today I want to talk about a Barbie and the line of Barbie, or style of Barbie, or category of Barbie that Barbie, the brand, brought out maybe a few days ago, maybe a week ago. It is the MayaAngelou doll. And so when my husband and I woke up early in the morning as he was getting prepared for work, and I was helping him, get ready for work for his breakfast and coffee and such, it made the news that, that Barbie, the company itself, was releasing a Barbie in honor of her. So I, rushed to the computer so I could see it. And when I typed in, words along the lines of Barbie, MayaAngelou Barbie, I was instantly redirected to none other than Barbie.Mattel.com, which I was happy because I would rather hear and see this information directly from the horse's mouth, from the actual creator, opposed to then gathering my information from side party articles from the Post, the Daily Post, and things of that nature when it comes to reading online digital articles. So Barbie, inspiring woman, MayaAngelou. It's for the age brackets of adult collectors, so its intentions are to be for collections and not to be played with, taken out of the box, and, like how children do. Due to high demand, we are currently sold out of this doll, which is good, if they made a lot, because they could have only made 30 of them. And of course they're sold out. Due to high demand, we are currently sold out of this doll. Click below, and we will notify you if she becomes available for purchase. Dun dun. And as for the day of reading this article, the first day the doll was released, they were not sold out to my understanding. Speed the camera forward, a few days later, she is sold out. So that's good, regardless. And I hope that they will continue to make her, because I would like to have one. It's pretty neat. I mean, she is a writer, and even though growing up I knew about her, and I do like to write poetry in my own form, which that's what poetry is. It's basically a form of diarying your life, emotions and feelings, but in a more organized, well-crafted way. Just because I'm an African American female, and I like to write poetry, doesn't necessarily mean I really like her work, which I don't, but I like her as a person, but I never was a fan of her writings. I could not get into them, but I did listen/read. I listened to her autobiographies. I think that's the right term, because there's different books now. Like, there's a book when you are alive, it's called biography, autobiography, or something, and then when you pass away, it's still a book about the person, but it's categorized as something else, I think, when they pass away. But I was reading all this stuff, and I couldn't think of it. It was interesting to actually read about her past and her upbringing and stuff while she was still alive, opposed to wanting to read about her while she was gone. So I was thankful, and I'm thankful thinking about that in a moment that I got to celebrate and enjoy her for the little bit that I was able to tolerate while she was alive. I don't think I was really interested in meeting her because the documentaries and stuff that I was led to did a good job painting a picture and giving me who she is and was. So it was like I already met her. So that's proof that she did pour herself into her work and into her life when she became officially a writer. Like when she stepped into her destiny, when she stepped into her purpose, it was like everything followed. So it's like I don't even miss her because it felt like during the time she was alive and I got to read about her during. So I was right there with her, so I believe that's why it is important, if there's people you do care about and all that stuff, to spend some time with them in a way that gives you peace. So when they pass, it don't even seem like they're gone. I think what hurts the most when people do transition somewhere else from here is that what hurts the most is the fact that they didn't get that time with them. That's about it. So I'm thankful. I'm not one of those people who are hurting over her loss. I probably will buy her books just because I do like to collect things. Collecting is fun, and categorizing my collections and then observing the collections and then doing comparisons and contrastings over the things. I believe that's really fun. So in the sake of that, wanting to collect her things for that, I would want to collect the body of her works. But at this point, I still really don't have any interest in it. I like the works of Langston Hughes. I can really get into that from the little bit that I did read about him. I was more thoroughly introduced to him when I went to college, because we had to cover, I believe, the Harlem Renaissance based on some book we were reading that actually had nothing to do with Harlem Renaissance, but the person we were reading about in that book lived through it. So, of course, I believe his name was thrown around in the book ever so casually, but casually enough for me to want to not take notice of the book we were supposed to talk about in college, but dive more into the whole Harlem Renaissance Langston Hughes / thing. And I started to get really into that. I was so excited to finally have something to get into, but that was short-lived. Being that I was still living under my parents' roof at the time, I didn't move away yet, so at that time in my life, when I found things that sparked my interest, I made the personal choice to not share that joy with them, because they were always taking that. Every time I found something I liked, they siphoned it away from me. So I learned that they were spiritual vampires, energy vampires, and didn't want to see me happy, even though they did, which is stupid. So I learned to tuck a lot of things inside when it came to me finding joys and not sharing it with them, to protect myself and my sanity. So as I look through, I'm still in the Barbie Mattel website here, but as I look through these pictures of how they displayed the MayaAngelou doll, I think they did a really good job. I like how they gave her those bendy arms so she can actually have joints. Because when I do get her, my husband asked, the first day it was introduced to us on the news, if I wanted one, and I definitely didn't hesitate. I said, yes, for sure. And with me, I am going to take it out of the box, because that's just who I am. I want to look at the doll and just enjoy it and make YouTube videos with her and present my take of MayaAngelou and how I see her today and how I saw her then. So I like the fact that since I'm a content creator and just overall a creative person, a creative woman, I can take her out the box and bend her in different poses. So that's going to be really great for my benefit. And just no different from how these pictures you see before you, how she's sitting on the couch, they have her arm placed casually on the Chase Lounge, and she looks out the window. No different from the Barbie website that I do follow on Instagram. I follow Barbie and a few other Barbie content creators who just love the doll and just posing her and making timeline stories. And these people that I'm following, they are adults. They're not children, so it's like people my age who still have held on to the things that bring them joy. And they can, now that they're grown, they can share these joys with their family. That's a beautiful thing. So I'm excited about this doll, and I personally think that they did a good job. And I am so in tune with how they did the smile of the craftsmanship of the doll. I'm so enchanted with the smile. They did a beautiful job not making her look stupid. I can say Barbie's come a long way, and I'm thankful, because not only did they make her black, they didn't just go through their index and okay, type of black and bring up the first black color they see and just call it a day and slap some mindless, thoughtless African pattern and just sew some fabric together, throw it out and say, hey, MayaAngelou, they'll take it or leave it. No, I can see that there was some craftsmanship into here, and especially thankful for the capability of sculpting and the 3D art machines, because her nose looks great and everything. So I'm so happy about that. She's got a really happy smile, and that's what really brought my attention to the doll. It's just like, wow, they did a good job. It's such a warm, it's very happy, it makes me happy. It reminds me of me. It's kind of like I'm looking back at myself. The warm, welcoming smile. How can you not want something like that around you? It's like strength. In the non-assertive way where it's borderline, almost fake it till you make it on a woman. This is just so much strength and self-in and knowing. They did a really good job with this, and I'm happy, and I want this to be a part of my collection, and I know I'm going to get it. I'm very proud about this doll. It's just very great representation overall. Confidence, a still quietness, a self-assuredness, self-awareness. This is a beautiful doll. I'm very, 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 very happy about this. So down here, I'm already 13 minutes into this video. I'm going to keep talking a little bit more. Let's see here. Included with this doll, head wrap, earrings, dress, bracelets, watch, ring, book, shoes, and doll stand. Alright, eyelashes are painted as we can see. In the fashion department, the head wrap and dress, it has floral print. Fashion sew on? No. So I believe that means you can actually take the clothes off of her and add something else on. Body type, curvy, collective, beautiful. Doll stand, yes. Facial sculpt, new, MayaAngelou, sculpted to likeness. Package dimensions, 13 by 3 by 7. And there's a limit that you can get 2 dolls per order per person. This is really nice. I'm thankful for this. I'm reading down here at this comment that someone rated this doll already. On the Mattel website, it says upset again. Location for someone from the state of Virginia, and it says black dolls, 1 star. And here she says, we need to stop supporting Mattel. They purposely make too few black dolls, knowing how well they sell. Mattel, you need a black woman on your board of directors. I refuse to give you any more money. Whoa. Even if that is the case, this doll to me is beautifully sculpted, well thought out. And from my point of view, it seems as though the way they put some respect on her name and on her face of this doll, that somebody African American did have something to do with this. So to me, this makes it for a whole lot of bad batches. But I mean, once again, even if that is the case, they are white, so how would they know how to greatly create us? And once again, this is their business that the Caucasian made from the ground up on their dime. So can we really be mad if they want to keep it in the family? So once again, that goes right back into making your own. But I do like this doll, and I will give them kudos for that. It's a beautifully made doll. And let me see here. I'm looking down on the list. You guys, I'm so happy for you too, because I can just be myself. I'm just scrolling through my phone, looking through this article, and just talking, and this will be a video, and someone will watch it. I know I'm going to rewatch it again. So I'm 16 minutes in. I think I'll wrap this up. I know when I get mine, I want to do a rating. I want to do a rating. Yeah, this is a great doll. I think it's excellent. So you get my thumbs of approval, Mattel, and it's only $29. It's great. So hey, Mattel, this is me, Elay. If you want to send me a free doll, I'll speak highly of it, because this is coming straight from the heart, and this is just based on the pictures and the energy that I felt. I'll do a review. This is a great doll. Okay, everyone, this is me, Elay, pronounced like Elay, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy, giving you a what's up with Barbie. I actually had fun talking about this. I think I may do a couple more Barbie videos in the future.
Subscribe and like Elaytv, yo.